Limitless Hoops. Thank you for joining me this Monday afternoon/evening. I got the book for you if you're watching it, if you're following it. Make sure that you guys are keeping up to the whole thing because I am still on the lookout for some players who want to go full speed. Now, look, if you happen to be great and like 7 feet tall and want to like make the NBA, sure, I would love for you to be in our program, but I'm not expecting that because even if you were 7 feet tall and you were like, oh my God, would it be so good at basketball? You would not believe me when I told you, hey, you got to struggle. You got to do this hard thing. Even that kid would probably quit. So I'm looking for some people who don't have quit in them, who want to go like really, really hard. But who are those kids going to be though? Of course, probably won't be those great players, right? Those great players will end up being like D2 and D3 players in Colorado history, right? It'll probably be like in the middle, I'm guessing, because even the lower players, those guys, they have reality hit them. They're like, look, I want to do all this stuff, but I suck. Okay, so that player's gonna quit when I push them too hard. So it's probably gonna be someone in the middle, and I really don't care, but I just need to find somebody who wants it, one, and then wants to work hard too, and then is okay with like failure. That's the hard part. That's the hard part. That's the part where it separates the people like regular players from Kobe to and Michael Jordan and Steph Curry, is that those guys can handle failure and other people can't. All right, so I saw it on display. All right, I saw it on display with Adrian trying to carry our team on Saturday. It was hard, but he handled it pretty well. All right, but then Frankie really didn't handle it very well. But then what's his name handled it the best? It was what's his name? Oh man, I'm forgetting names. I'm on the spot. It's Justice. Justice handled it the best. And it's kind of hard to do that. But then the very next day, Joey returned. Joey didn't have to experience that the day before. So he was in the game and we were actually winning. Then you know who didn't handle it? Who's here in the comment section? Oh, Adrian is the person that didn't handle it very well. Oh, but we were winning at that point. But I think it's because Joey had the ball. And he's like, I don't want the ball. I don't want the ball. I want the ball. And it's like, you had the ball yesterday. But at the same time, the problem with that, with the small kids especially, is that everyone sucks at passing. So because you're on the team that everyone sucks at passing, including yourself, whoever dribbles the ball up the court is the kid that usually shoots it. Or because you can't really shoot it, you're like, at least I get to dribble the court. Okay, we need a point guard. And a point guard does not shoot the ball. The person dribbling the ball is less likely to shoot the ball than everyone else. We need someone to create for other people. That's kind of hard person to find. So yeah, we need someone like that. Who's that gonna be? And then we also had Gennaro. He asked to play for 2 teams. That's tough, Gennaro. I would love for you to be on the 1st through 5th grade team. I would love for you to take part in the ridiculously hard stuff, and you would be like one of the only people out there with the ball, and you would be going the entire game. They would beg for you to play every single second. I would love for you to do that, but you also couldn't do the other team because Joey and Gennaro and Justice can't do both teams. It's as simple as that. All right. And you would like leave them. You would be ditching them sometimes, and that's not really like what makes a team. So that's the hard part about it. So you have to kind of just pick a team. If you really want to, you can ask Coach Nick. Say, hey, can I be on the other team? Coach Nick asked for you personally, and I think he would love for you to be on that team. But heck, I'll take you. But my way is most definitely the harder way. Jeez. All right. Can you handle it though? And again, all I need are 24 players, 2 per grade, 2 players per grade, and I'm gonna need some people behind them too. I'm gonna need 2 people per grade to form my dream, but that's not all my dream is. My dream is for those 24 people to try their hardest. And how can I get them to try their hardest? I'm gonna need 10 players below them on other teams so I can kick them off the team if they don't try hard enough. If I get to say, hey, you didn't post homework, you're off the team, they will post the homework. If I get to say, you have to do this or you're on this bad team, they will do it. That's what I'm trying to create. So to have that, sadly, it takes about 240 players. All the numbers, like about 200 or so, I guess. 216, I think. That's about right. 216 players, because I would take 24 of them and put them on my team. All right, so 216 backup players plus 24 players And the 24 players they would be on the main teams. 8 for the elementary, 8 for middle school, and 8 for high school. And that would be your squad. We would meet in Denver in the middle, and if you messed up, you're off. I'll get someone else on to keep trying it. And you have to go by my game plan, which is the 4-year plan 3 times. You have to try to graduate from the lowest level playing up. So as a first grader, play with fourth graders. Second grader, play with fourth graders. Third player, play with fourth graders. Fourth grader, dominate with fourth graders. You have to do well at each 4 of those, and then repeat the cycle twice more. And by that token, I think I could make some average Colorado players, if they went through all 12 years, that's NBA. Yeah, that would be us sending people 2 per year to the NBA are on their way to the NBA through college. And I know we can do that. That's all that I want in life. So let's make this happen slowly but surely. But for right now, if you get to dominate one of these teams, like our 1st through 5th grade team or our 5th through 8th grade team, congratulations, that is way harder. But if you're on our other teams, go with it. You learn something. Lincoln, he had a great game. He had a great game with the 7th and 8th graders. That was awesome to watch. He had a chance to go out there and kind of loosen up his shoulders a little bit. Play against some maybe some worse players, but he was carrying some players too. It was a good mix for him. So I don't care who we get, as long as we got someone. But I think that it's not going to be the best. It won't be the worst. I need some middle level players who want to become the best. But it needs to be your reactions. And your reaction right there for Adrian, let's say, they threw the ball and he went like this, tapped it down and turned it over. And it was like, the coach got so mad at you. It was Randy. He got so mad at you. All right, calm down. You're acting like Noah, Randy's son, and he couldn't control his emotions. He just couldn't. It was impossible. That kind of person is not the person I would want for my top 24. I don't care how you play. Can you handle it emotionally? And then you'll have a chance to do it. All right, Kiernan is one of the best at handling that, but he's not perfect at it either. All right, Wes does not handle it well at all. He's just mad all the time. You got to handle it with ease, and that's it's not an easy thing to do. I must admit. Joey's been there before, throwing punches at people and stuff like that. It's like, oh my God, Joey. Joey's been one of the worst gets at that in the world, but he was pretty good on Sunday. And his dad saw you acting like that. He was like, what is that? He's like, no, same as your other son. It's like, oh yeah, I forgot. All right, so you guys, be able to handle that stuff. And that's all I got to say. I think that was everything on my notes. Be a better point guard. And let's focus on the future. Can you focus on the future? Because if you can do this stuff now, you can handle this stuff now, your life will be amazing in the future because you'll be able to handle being a CEO, being a great father, being whatever you need to be in life because you can handle this stuff. That's why I like making it hard. Let's get some time on the clock. I got 10 minutes to do this whole show. And let's see what we've got. We got quote of the day. I had a 16-piece. I don't care how many points you had, dude. I don't care about how many rebounds you have. How many smiley faces do you have during the game, okay? That's what I care about. 16-piece. Get that mess out of here. Look ahead is the quote of the day. Yes, we must not focus on the now. It's not about instant gratification. It's about what's ahead. So look ahead, keep looking ahead, and keep wanting to be in the NBA rather than the 4th grade champion. Stop it, guys. All right, that's the quote of the day. Look ahead. Let's keep moving on. I got the homework stuff. I'm supposed to do the homework card, but also trick dribbles, Lana's moves, 1-minute shots, 8 of 14 a run, 1-on-1 sprint, pick and roll, flip flop, and whatever comes after this. Wall passes. All right, all that stuff is happening tonight. So make sure you guys are prepared for it. You can see pieces of the drill. It looks like this. With our right hand, throw 5. With our left hand, we throw 5. Both hands, back and forth, 10. Then behind the back 5. The other way behind the back 5. And we're going accurately against the wall. So aim small or miss small. Okay? Speaking of small, who's that? Is that Kiernan? Or is that Noah? I think Noah's in the middle. Kieran's the smallest one. There you go. So back and forth, and then behind the back for the last ones. Take a look at trick dribbles. It's whatever I say for these ones, but we'll be on the floor with it, behind our back with it, throw the ball up to the ceiling. I have a whole bunch of trick dribbles. You guys can give me some advice for some trick dribbles as well, possibly. All right, let's see what you guys got for trick dribbles today. How about Lana's moves? All right, these are great. If you want to see Kiernan do them, he's already posted that. But the ball stays high, you step into them, step up. There are 4 different moves. The next one is the same thing, but then you're gonna pro hop to the middle. Boom, pound it up, shoot that hook shot. John and Aurora, why don't we have practice? I don't know. You tell me what's going on in Aurora. What is happening in Aurora where you guys don't have practice? Is it like a circus in town or something? I saw that. That is so weird. But I think you guys are back soon though. But anyways, this is Lana's moves. Post this stuff online, especially if you don't have the workouts. My apologies, but the rural school districts don't give us every week. I think it's because of school hours or games, or I have no idea. We ask for every single day. All right, 1 minute shots, 8 of 14 are run. All right, so film yourself. You can have your workout tonight, but if you happen to be in town, come on down. All right, you have 1 minute to hit 8 or 14. If you don't, then you have to run. For every shot that you don't make, it's a certain number of runs. For every shot that you don't shoot, it's a certain number of runs. The shots count more than the makes. Then we got one-on-one sprint from half court. It's foot fire. Then you sprint in, try to score that layup, go. Now, I've noticed some of our like lower level players, when I mention this stuff, they're like, yeah, I don't want to be that good. And I'm like, why would you say that? While you're doing this, you want to be great. And I know it's impossible to be that good, but you just try to be great anyways, and it'll teach you stuff about life. This drill is indicative of that. Are you sprinting or are you walking in? Are you scared of losing the ball? Sprint in and get better, want to be amazing, want to drive by them, because you're going up against your own teammates. They're just as good as you are on defense, which isn't very good at all. So attack them, please. Last one is pick and roll, flip flop. All right, it's a screen, and then you switch sides, pick, and roll to the basket. So it's a fake screen. You jump to the opposite side. This is if they routinely show, and they're always showing. We go flip flop screen. All right, moving on to the homework. Who's been posting the homework? The more you sweat in practice, the less you bleed in battle. I got Joey Masseth right there with the retreat to beat. Joey with the wall pass between the legs. A nice job, Joey. Kieran with the Lana's moves right there. And Romello with the lots of cones. What up, Kieran and Declan Love, or whoever happens to be watching? Is it Maggie? Is it Maggie watching the show? Hi, Maggie. All right, but yes, that's all the homework. Make sure you guys are doing that. And now it's time for our trivia question. I am sick and tired of you guys getting all my trivia questions right. This one is the hardest one of all time. We'll keep it up for a month because ain't no one getting this one, okay? I made sure of it. It is super duper hard. So here you go, all you freaking trivia nerds that answer my questions too fast. I will ask this for the next 12 Mondays. It might take you guys. Let's see it. Ain't no chat GPT getting this right either. Trust me. This 10th pick in the NBA draft played for 9 years and has a brother with the same name as the Canadian cartoon within the South Park universe. What does that mean? Well, I'm gonna come back and I'll tell you guys the question again and we'll go over it. But for right now, we're on to a commercial break.
Warrior Challenge Arena, team challenges, personal challenges, competition games, stunt activities. We do birthday parties, bachelor parties, corporate team building events, field trips, youth group events, anything that brings a group together and you want to have some physical fun, Warrior Challenge Arena is the place for you.
All right, so again, this one is this 10th pick in the NBA draft. This has to be the 10th pick of an NBA draft. Played for 9 years. That should be enough to figure it out by the way. But he has a brother with the same name as the Canadian cartoon within the South Park universe. That's just the funny part. I really just was reading his Wikipedia and I saw this and I was like, what? What? This is crazy. This is nuts. Anyways, I'm going to be right back after our story of the day. Again, no one's getting this trivia question. You are not. You are not. You are not. All right, watch the story of the day.
When you're not sure about whether you can accomplish a certain goal or not, take solace in that uncertainty is the primary ingredient in having the hope it takes to achieve greatness. Doubt is a pain too lonely to know that faith is its twin brother.
How? How did you get that? That's impossible. No, your dad had to help you. There's no way. There's no How did you get that? Okay. I really thought I had something.
Draymond Green. You a fan of his?
All right. Anyways. Oh, my God. Yes, the answer is Brandon Jennings. Okay. Brandon Jennings' brother is named Terrence Phillips. And the cartoon in South Park is called Terrence and Phillips. And I thought it was going to be an unanswerable question, but no. No, John. Couldn't do it again. Did anyone else kind of get it right? Nah, no one else was anywhere close. Dad did it. That's still pretty good. I thought I would have had him too. Anyways, congratulations to everyone who got it out there. I thought I had you guys. I thought I had it. All right, moving on to our news story of the day. You got the point, Kieran, and congratulations. All right, Carlos Boozer has a son. Has 2 sons, I think, but this one is dominating college basketball. Like, literally. In this one, he had 24 points, 23 rebounds, 6 assists, 2 blocks, and 1 steal. That is indeed a problem. That is crazy stats. That is, I'm a grown man in a little kid's world. All right, I want you guys to learn how to dominate like that. All right, where it's just like, no, mine. This one's mine too. My rebound, my point, my everything. Which is why I want you guys to not just be okay with getting your butt kicked, but I want you guys to stay on board to do some butt kicking. Every good player we've ever had has gone through this, and when they get to the butt kicking stage where it's like a 4th grader, 8th grader, or 12th grader, they're like, this is too easy. This is too easy. I'm like, I know it's too easy. Now kick some butt and do what people used to do to you, win by 80, because it is a skill to not just get it by 20, but then to expand that to 80. If you never practice that skill, you will suck at it later. So we need you to be like the 96 Bulls, or be like Boozer right here, and learn to just kill everyone and be like, no. So can I get you guys to stay for your butt kicking ears? ABCD is the whole thing. ABCD. D is domination. We need you to stick around for the domination. Stop trying to move up to 5th and 8th grade when you're just a 4th grader. Stop trying to move up to 9th and 12th grade when you're just a 7th or 8th grader. Like, let's do the whole thing, please. Anyways, my reaction is this Spider-Man. Okay, this is Spider-Man trying to dunk, but it turns out he is not your normal Spider-Man. He is joking around right here. He is the greatest dunker in the world, Jordan Kilgannon. And he's just playing around, and he's about to surprise some people as they're laughing at Spider-Man, but then he gets one down. And then he's like, well, let me try some more, maybe. And now he's like, got him! And they're like, uh-oh. That's pretty fun, little routine. All right, if I could do that, I definitely would do the whole show right like that. But yes, Spider-Man would be dunking a little bit better than this, I would think, though. But this is pretty good. Jordan Kilgannon, showing off for the kids. He might be able to do this for like 5, 10 more years, man. And then we will just have memories of him. Will there ever be another one like him? He's not a basketball player, though. He's just a dunker. We got Magic Johnson, Michael Jordan.
Jacob.
2 kids asking him, make a shot for us, Michael Jordan.
But you know what that
Imagine the pressure of this. Jordan said he has not been this nervous since his playing days.
Lucas, move back, buddy.
Because everyone thinks he's like amazing. They say all these myths about him. He hasn't touched the ball in a year and a half or something like that. And he's like, oh man, with the cameras on too. What does Jordan do?
Now you can't start the shot.
What LeBron wouldn't do, I'll tell you that much. He totally switches this. Got him! Gotta give props to the GOAT. Moving on. Last thing that we're talking about. This is, does SGA just fall down for every single shot? Is this okay? I don't know. I say as long as he makes it, I guess. But they'd be calling the fouls, which totally sucks. He just falls down for the heck of it. I mean, I really don't like this. I would rather hit a player. If he's gonna get a foul called like that, I'd rather hit him. I've had few people do this to me in my lifetime, and it's so annoying. Like when I'm on offense and they just like fall down every single second, I'm like, seriously, that is punkish. But as long as the refs don't call it, it's okay. But if they start calling it, it's nonsense. So yeah, man, I don't know. I don't know what I think about this. Ain't no debate to be had. It's just straight up nonsense. It's nonsense. Anyways, that is my time. That is the show. Don't forget that the quote of the day is to look ahead, okay? And we might have games for some teams next Sunday, but for everyone else, it'll be the following Sunday. I make sure we get our team showing up, so when you guys see your teammates at practice, talk to them, be a part of it, learn some like team stuff. That's what we've been missing in the program for a while. So now that we have it, let's use that to actually improve that part of our games too. All right. What up, Luke? Luke, have your parents check the WhatsApp, please, to let us know if you can play this Sunday. All right. We need at least five players. We have 3 so far. Let us know soon, or we'll be that team holding everyone else up for the schedules, because they're kind of waiting on us to see if we're playing. That's all I got. That's my time. Look ahead is the quote of the day. Talk to y'all soon, man. Reese's Pieces. I'm out.